Hey guys, welcome to another tuning video. This is your boy Mars, and today I have a couple road race cars that I want to tune for you guys. I already got them tuned and everything like that, but I'm going to show you all my whole setup and everything. It's going to be this Corvette, this gorgeous Corvette right here. So let's go right to it. I already purchased the vehicle. Let's go to the upgrades. We are in Horizon 3, and we are going to make some road racing tunes. So let's go. I already bought the car, so you go to conversions, you go to the engine swap. We're going to leave the stock engine into this vehicle. Of course, the car is going to be rear wheel drive. And then we are going to have the twin turbos into the vehicle. Now let's go all the way to the engine. And on the engine, we are pretty much going to put everything on here. Pretty much race. So it's pretty much all this right here. We're going to put the exhaust, those cams. So I'm going to do two Chevys right now. I'm going to show you the tune on both of the cars, and then we are going to drive them on the road and see what they do, what gears we're going to launch them from. So pretty much fully built. The car is going to have 976 horsepower with a torque of 833. And the flywheel, we're not going to put the flywheel. We're going to leave that stock. After that, we're going to go to the suspension. Of course, we're going to put the race suspension into this car. And then we are going to put the anti-roll bars and pretty much all of this stuff right here. No roll cage. You don't need a roll cage for roll racing. You want the car to weigh as light as it possibly can. And then we are going to go to the weight reduction. And of course, we're going to weight reduct the car. It's going to sit around 2682 on that weight. And now we're going to go back and then go to the drivetrain, pretty much put everything on here as well. Race. It's going to be real simple tune. Show you guys how to make a nice road race cars. If you guys are still in the Horizon 3, still giving it a go and doing road racing, that's awesome. So right here with the tires, we're going to put the race tires on there. And then we are with the front. I left it alone at the 285s, and on the rear we are going to put it all the way wide at the 255s. Pretty wide tires in the rear. With the rims, I did put some really lightweight wheels, which they were these welds. Put some welds on it. And then that's pretty much it with the rim size. I left it alone. I didn't do anything with the front bumper or the rear of the wing. And then that's pretty much the build of the car. Let me show you guys the tune of the car, and then we're going to move on to the other vehicle that I chose to do for road racing, which is another vehicle that you do see on the highways and you do see for road racing as well. So let's go to the tune. Let me give you guys the tune really fast. It's going to be 15 and 15 on the tire pressure, guys. Really simple. The gear is going to be 2.76, and then first gear is 1.88. Second gear is going to be 1.55, which that's going to be the main gear you're going to start with on road racing. And then third gear is going to be 1.27. Fourth gear is going to be 1.05. Fifth gear is going to be 0.87. And sixth gear is going to be 0.75. Now with the alignment, I have a little bit of positive in the front at a 0.5, a little bit negative at a 0.5 negative in the rear, 0, 0, and then 6.1 on that front caster. Now with the anti-roll bars, left it at 49.37 and 32.89. With the springs, got them pretty stiff in the front, soft in the rear at 847 and 594 in the rear. Then I got the car pretty lowered in the front and raised in the rear at the 3.3 and the 3.1. Now with the dampening, I have it pretty stiff in the front at 8, 6, 8, 6. Kind of gave it an equal distribution with the dampening. Not too stiff, not too soft. So it's doing really good for the highway when you maneuver around the cars. With the aero, nothing with that. Nothing with the brakes and the differential. Of course, it's going to be 100 and 100. That's pretty much the tune for this 2009 Corvette ZR1. Now let me go to the other vehicle that I'm going to show you guys. It's also going to be a Chevy. And it's going to be this right here. The 2015 Z28. It's an amazing car. Love it for road racing as well. And then let's show you guys. I believe this is one for the let me show you guys, see if this is it. For me to find out, go like that, dun dun. Yep, so this is my other road race tune car. I have so many cars, guys. So pretty much let's go to conversions. We're going to go to engine swaps. Of course, we're going to leave the engine alone. We're going to put the rear wheel drive, leave it rear wheel drive. And of course, we're going to do the twin turbos into this vehicle. After that, we're going to go all the way to the other side, go to engines, pretty much put everything on here. Race, guys. It's really, really, really simple. So we're just going to go like that, put everything race. Just like that. This is another great car for the road race. It's just, you know, the weight and the power, it does really, really, really good. And then, yep, leave that race in the cooler just like that. And of course, leave the stock flywheel. The car is going to have 1,005 horsepower with a torque of 864. But this car is a little bit heavier, you know, I mean, you guys can tell this car is heavier. Did put the rally suspension in this car. And then with the anti-roll bars, going to leave them alone. Or, I mean, put the race anti-roll bars. Of course, no weight reduction on the car. And then, there you go. Full weight reduction, but no roll cage. So the car is going to sit around 3,200 pounds. And then we're going to back out just like that. Go to the drive train and put everything on here. Race as well. Just like that. So normally all my road race cars are going to be a second gear tune, and then you go from second gear and up. They put the Horizon tires on this one, which really doesn't make that much of a difference. As long as they are race tires, it'll still do the same. The front are 305s and the rears are 355s. And then with the rims, I did put these original wheels were the Inky RPF ones, which are pretty much some, you know, realistic wheels that you see these cars having. Besides that, I left the car at 19 in the front, and that I actually had it larger in the rear, so I have it at 20 in the rear. And then we are going to go to the front bumper, and the front bumper I left it alone, and then that rear wing I left it alone as well. Now let's go to the tune, install everything just like that. Now with the tune, I'm show you guys the tune on the vehicle. And like I said, guys, pretty much you're going to go about 60 miles per hour. And you guys can brake boost the vehicle at a second gear. So yeah, with the tire pressure is going to be 15 and 15 on the front. That gear is going to be 2.40 final drive. Then first gear is going to be 2.45. Second gear is going to be 1.90. Third gear is going to be 1.50. Fourth gear is going to be 1.25, fifth gear 1.05, and sixth gear 0.90. The alignment is going to be positive 2.5, then 0, 0, 0, and 7. And then I have it really stiff at 65 front and back. Then the springs, I have it kind of soft in the front, stiff in the rear with this car. It's going to be at 342 and then 675. And then I got the car almost all the way up at 6. Evened out with the ride height. Then I got it at equal distribution at the 1, 10, 10, 1. And here we go. I have it at the arrow is okay. Left it alone. Nothing with the brakes. And then that differential, I have it at 100 and 100. So that's pretty much a tune for both of the cars. Back to the Corvette. Take it out to the highway. Show you guys a nice quick pass. Let's do it the easier way. Let's go to the, where am I? Okay, let's go to the airport, and then on the airport I'll do a nice quick pass for you guys, and then we'll switch it out the vehicles. It's pretty much really simple.
Hey Flash, I've heard a lot of good things about this driver. I think we should try and get them to your lineup.
Pretty simple. How you're gonna go is you skip first gear, you go to second gear, and then you kind of control the miles per hour with your brake. And then after that, you pretty much will go around 60 miles per hour, honk the horn 3 times. Whoever you're racing against, let go of the brake, and that's how you do the initial brake boost for these vehicles. So no first gear, you go to second gear. Oh, hold on, I gotta show you guys my settings. I gotta fix some things in my settings. So everything is gonna be pretty much turned off. Braking, steering normal, damage, traction control. That's what I wanted to turn off. All right, so pretty much this is gonna be it with the settings for the steering wheel that you guys gonna use, and that'll be it. All right, so pretty much it's real simple. You just tap the brake, which is the LT button, and then you're gonna press the gas with the RT button all the way, and you're gonna control the miles per hour with your brake until you get to about 60 miles per hour. You're gonna honk the horn 3 times, and then you're just gonna let go just like that. Nice initial first gear, or that second gear is pretty long. Gives it that. And then the gears from back to back to back are pretty short after that. So that's how you do a great road race tune car. I could make that gear a little bit shorter, but the way that I liked it the way that it is. Alrighty, so now let's go to the other car. Let's go right here. And it's pretty much the same thing. All you're gonna do is control the miles per hour with the brake while having the gas pressed down all the way on second gear. And then you can honk the horn 3 times. Someone else gonna honk the horn 3 times. You guys gonna line it up. This most likely is gonna be on the highway. What I tend to do when I host a lobby like this, I will have the little traffic glitch, which basically all you have to do is just go into a race, and then you start the race but nobody joined your race, and you wait for the countdown to go away, and once you appear again back onto the map, then you have no traffic. Just like a little small glitch you can do on here. So yeah, there you go, right there, guys. As you guys can see, I have the brake press, I have the gas press all the way down, and if you press the telemetry, you can kind of see what the torque I'm working with right now. The torque is going to give you that initial quickness, and that's what you need. The higher the torque, the better the car will accelerate. So you have it right there. Honk it about 3 times. And then you just hear that car wanting to spin a little bit, but then it grips. So that's how you do it, guys. Nice, easy way of tuning some road race cars. Hope you guys liked the video. Enjoy. If you guys are still on Forza Horizon, giving you guys some thumbs up. Still miss Forza Horizon, and can't wait for the new Forza Horizon. But yeah, like always, guys, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys around with another tuning video. Peace out.